I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Casino. He was popped. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And the says, yo, he just popped. He calling for cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? Waiting for my money. I swung that 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes nap. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this. I got mad, bro. I definitely run off for 5 bands. He pops for the next band. He get 2 bands. He get a band from a random lady. I swear to God, I don't know who the she was. He's like, yo, thanks, ma. He pops that. Throw another 5. So I see like 13 bands in loans. I don't know who got paid back that day. You feel me? Bro, where's my...
I don't know, broski. That nigga, he's just on some weird shit.
Did he give you your money back?
I don't know. Nigga, he told me to get that shit back in blood. Like, that shit was cute.
Oh, shit.
They just shot a man. Gun violence. Here in the casino in Hard Rock. He's still going, he's still mad. They got this guy detained. Just shot a guy. This is the guy they shot. Oh my God. Oh, you tasing? You tasing now?
Everyone keep moving. Clear.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Hey man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly.
Did
Outside
he
the
put his
casino, there was
hands
a
on
fight
you?
near the
I
valet.
smacked the out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Yeah, wow, that was something. So, Bridget, I mean, you do a lot of these walks as these subjects come out of jail. This has to have taken the cake, though. This was very different. His demeanor was much different than the usual.
Yeah, Christy, we wait for defendants all the time, and they are not usually talkative. He had a lot to say, and what was interesting was he and the people that picked him up, they actually stayed in their Escalade in that car in the parking lot for a while. It seemed like there was some commotion inside of that vehicle. We thought maybe he would get back out and talk to us again, but they eventually drove off.
Just learned the FBI is now investigating the shooting of rapper Offset. The FBI just released these photos of the vehicles and the alleged people involved. They say 2 cars are a Chevy SUV. One is matte gray, the other is a Tahoe, the other is a black Suburban. Those are the 2 cars officials say are allegedly involved. This all happened outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood last week. Offset was taken to the hospital. He was treated and released. Our Chelsea Jones is working this story. Watch for her live reports tonight at 5.
Breaking news after rapper Offset was shot at the Hard Rock Casino last week.
The FBI has just released some critical clues moments ago in this case. Local 10's Caroline Coles is in the newsroom with some new photos.
Yeah, we're learning some new information. The FBI Miami team have just released new details and photos on the suspects and the shooting of the Migos rapper. Let's take a look at the pictures we're getting. Agents say a big group of people assaulted Offset when one of the suspects pulled out a gun and shot him. You can actually see 2 of the suspects in the photos right here on your screen. In this particular photo, you can see the confrontation agents say led up to the shooting. And here's a closer look at the moments leading up. Agents say after one of the suspects opened fire, they tried to remove his watch, but did not end up taking it. Officials say the suspects took off in 2 Chevrolet SUVs. One of them is a gray Chevy Tahoe. And here's a look at both SUVs. The other is a black Suburban. Agents say the driver in the Suburban headed toward Hollywood while the Tahoe went to Miami. Now, the shooting happened in the valet area of the Hard Rock Casino. This was on April 6th. Offset recently speaking out about getting shot, posting on Instagram and thanking his supporters.
IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
It's him.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big-Just-LaFlare. Welcome to the LaFlare Lounge with it. And as you see, another dumbass rapper is about to bite the dust. Now, I already knew when Lil Tjay decided to send his minions at Offset, who he spotted at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino right over there in Hollywood, Florida, that he was doomed. The fact that he wasn't charged by the state with that shooting after they kind of seen it on 1,000 angles that they all congregated, he sent them boys over there. He pulled out the cell phone to record it. I already knew that the federales was coming to town. You hear me? And the reason I knew that these dumbass crash outs will spend probably the majority of their life in prison from here on out is because I had to ask ChatGPT, yo, is the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, owned by Seminole tribes of Florida? And they said, yes, that is true. It is tribal land. And they said, so most likely, it's not automatic, but most likely when you have a violent shooting, that is gonna be picked up by the feds. On top of that, Lil Tjay already has a lot of different pending cases on gun charges. I think he caught one when he was at an Ice Spice video shoot. He had another one where he had like a fake gun, and we know New York don't play that. Hell, they may go and pick those up just to put the RICO case on him and his little minions. You see, how many times do you got to get in trouble to learn your lesson? We understood you was shot. Maybe you need to leave New York. Maybe you need to leave New Jersey. You need to go somewhere safe. But at the end of the day, Lil Tjay, you crashed out and you thought that you were savvy by sending other people to go do it. But hey, if they see you congregating on camera, boy, then what does that tell you? And I just need y'all to sit back and really just observe the month of April. All you young niggas who in the streets, I really need y'all to sit back and observe this month, because we are only 14 days into April, and yet it's so many life lessons y'all can learn if you really pay attention. You see, just because you're a criminal does not mean that you have to be dumb. Does not mean you have to be a crash out. Does not mean you have to weigh your options and think about the consequences and scout the area before you do certain things. You should have known if you go to a casino, it's probably 6,000 different angles of every step and inch in that casino. So Lil Tjay, you crashed out. Let's talk about other things in hip hop. Ben 10, you were sent by another person who's not willing to do any dirt by himself. He's not from the trenches. He's from the country. He's from a ranch, and he's trying to live off of his daddy's name. And he sent you to go beat up and try to rob somebody based off the fact that he's beefing with him over his baby mama and him putting his hands allegedly on that person's kids. Then you got Pooh Shiesty, who is out here not actually going to get a lawyer to handle his endeavors, his business endeavors with Gucci Mane that he's unhappy about. Instead, he's willing to go get the grippy, bring people in town, and then go crash out. One of them being his daddy and his best friend. On top of that, we saw Jay Prince make a statement that nobody asked for. And then we also saw Lil Tjay make an even worse statement walking out of jail. No lawyer telling him, hey, be quiet, just go straight to the car. He walks out. He labels Offset a snitch. He puts himself at the place of the crime. They have pictures and video of the people hopping out the car with him. He's cooked. He's really, really cooked. All I'm saying is if you're going to choose a life of crime, then actually be good at it. If you keep getting caught, then you're not good at it, my brother. And you need to stop and you need to do something else. Lil Tjay, you was blessed with the opportunity to rap. But just like most of rap now these days, it's not about the music no more. It's about what y'all doing online. See, you thought that you could disrespect Offset, and you fell for it when he said, yo, go get it back in blood. I wouldn't recommend nobody say that. Offset, you're dumb for saying that, and that's why you resulted with a hot one to the hip. But Lil Tjay, you're even more dumb. First of all, rule number one, we don't give out loans, buddy. If you handing out money, you can keep it. If you need to keep that 10, you don't hand it out. I don't care who you think Offset is. He could have been Jay-Z. You don't know them. He is not your friend. He's a desperate gambling addict nigga that's in the casino trying to chase his losses. And you're just enabling him by handing him $5,000 at a time. What you should have did was say, bro, I ain't got it, and went on about your day. But that's the problem. You rappers want to hang out with other rappers and y'all don't know each other. He's from New York. He's from Atlanta. Y'all don't have nothing in common. Y'all ain't friends. And Offset, being older, knew that he could manipulate you because you probably was up there looking at him like, this is Offset. This is Cardi B's husband. This is the guy that I goddamn lost my virginity to when Bad and Bougie was on. I was smashing my first girl in the Bronx. Yeah, you was over there looking up to him and he was playing you. And now look where it got you. You crashed out over $10,000 and now your lawyer alone is going to cost you more than $10,000. Your bond alone probably costs more than $10,000. You got to ask yourself, was it worth it? Now your mama got to sit there and cry in the courtroom when you're going to be sentenced to whatever plea deal you may take. Or if you want to take it all the way against the feds, good luck. You better have the money for it. And the way you chasing that $10,000, which I get it is principle, I'm not sure if you really gonna have that federal money, because that case is gonna get prolonged and prolonged and prolonged, and they just gonna make sure you run out of money, bro. So I think that you made a major mistake. I think you made another major mistake when you came out of that courtroom. That's gonna be played to a jury that's gonna decide your fate. Do you not understand that? You already have previous gun charges. It may be a wrap for you, buddy. And your friends, they're gonna get caught too. And we're gonna figure out what they got going on too. We're gonna figure it out. Especially the one who pulled out the shot. That's the problem. Y'all don't have security. Y'all try to have homeboy security, people that are unreliable, people that don't make rational decisions, people who don't know nothing about nothing. They don't have high school educations, but you want them to be a judgment of character and a decision maker when they dropped out of school in the 9.5 grade. Good luck with you in your future, little TJ. Offset, play the game smarter. I seen that you was able to go perform and stand up days after getting shot. Listen, good luck to you in your future, bro. Whatever you got going on in these casinos, you need to get out of there, bro. Go make your money and get out of that casino game, bro. Gambling has done a major damage to the Migos, and that's the reason why Takeoff isn't alive, and that's why you have been shot. And hell, I don't know anything about Quavo's situation, but they saying he owed taxes. I don't know if it's from gambling, but listen, we got to do better money management when we get into this rap game. So y'all let me know what y'all think down below, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Make sure y'all hit that hype button to hype me up. And we are out, baby. Boom.
Big Just LaFlare.
It's him.